What's going on, everybody, man? How y'all doing, man? WereldKultuur vlog. I'm back for the third home video. This is the third home vlog. And today I want to get into some touchy subjects. But, man, first I need everybody to subscribe, man. Thank y'all. I believe, 200 and some odd subscribers. Congratulations. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Like, man, I need to get to that 1,000 real quick, man. Please. I know this video might look like I got a lazy eye, but I want to still look at myself. I can't look directly at the camera. It should look better now, but that's awkward. I want to still see myself. So yeah, it might look a little awkward, but yeah, man. I'm at 200 and some odd subscribers. I'm excited about that. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 piece. I'm trying to get to all these hours and all the requirements. So my YouTube can get monetized. Like that's the goal. And the goal in the outside of my vlog life, I really want to get a network deal one day. So like, man, please comment, subscribe, like, do everything you do. I know my previous videos, the comment section has not been working, so bear with me. I'm getting that fixed soon. But yeah, today I want to talk about a diverse topic. I believe everybody can relate to it in some way, shape or form in adult life. Even if you're a teenager, you will come across these problems. So, today I want to talk about credit and how to get your credit score up to 700. So I have just got to that point. And sometimes it's hard. So like, congratulations to me, man. I finally got up to like that 700 mark, and I want to teach y'all how or tell y'all how. So before we get into it, I just want to say that, this advice that I'm giving you is not absolute. I am not a credit expert. I just want to show and give advice on what have I've done so far. You know what I'm saying? What help that I received. So everything that I've been taught, I will be discussing with you guys. Everybody is different. Everybody's situation is different. So please, I am not talking to a specific crowd or all crowds. Like, again, I'm not a professional, and the companies or corporations that I will be sharing with you today that help me out, I am not a paid partner of those corporations or those companies. But I will be talking about them because some of these companies are tools or ways that you can get your credit up to a 700 or higher. So just last year, my credit was like at probably like 600 even, or 590, somewhere around there. 2 years ago, a little lower. So I began my credit life at the age of 22, 23, I want to say. I started off with a Discover card, and I was doing well at first. Like, I was making purchases. I knew a little bit about credit, but not as much as I needed to know. So I was making purchases, and then boom, that one devastation happened. I believe I got laid off from my job, and then I had got another job, but it wasn't paying me as much as the job that I had. So that's how it happened, basically. So I kind of had a bump on the road, got a couple of emergencies, and I ran my Discover card. I had a Discover card, and I ran it up. So that was like my first hiccup with the credit life, and then I ended up getting another credit card. I want to say it was Capital One. I got another Capital One, then another Capital One, and then I got Credit One Bank, which is kind of lenient when it comes to credit limits, but I messed with them, and then got another Credit One. So I had all these credit cards, and some was maxed out, some was near being maxed out, and I was just like, dang, like, what's going on? Like, I didn't understand what was going on. So it was just like crazy. So next thing you know, I just started getting advice and everything. So people started telling me different things. So the first good piece of advice I got was about revolving credit. So you have to make sure your revolving credit is what it needs to be. And revolving credit is basically your credit all around. You know what I'm saying? So your credit, all your credit lines, the credit bureaus, the three major credit bureaus. I don't know all of them by heart. I know one is Equifax, TransUnion, and Equifax, I think, I don't know. But I know it's three. The three major credit bureaus, they like to see your revolving credit at about 25 to 30%. So what that means is if you have a credit line of $100, they only want you to spend between 25 to 30%. So they only want you to spend around 25 to $30 of that $100 if your credit line was $100. So basically you just do the math. Whatever your credit line is, you multiply that by 0.25 or 0.330. That's basically 25% or 30%, and that's how you find your revolving credit and where they want your credit line to be, your revolving credit to be. So I was like, okay, I got to get a better job then because I have to pay my car note, and we all know these things: car note, rent, mortgage, other bills, groceries you gotta eat. So we know all of these things. So my advice to you is to, before you even get into repairing your credit, at least try to save. You know what I'm saying? Save for rainy days before you get into it, because you know what I'm saying, if you're not trying to change your life, or you can't change your life, then you know it's whatever. Like, just let it be. Like, it's no rush. You know what I'm saying? Let your life marinate right quick. Let everything come into fruition. So I would say, like, if you can't get a promotion, or you're not trying to leave the company that you with, or you just stable with what you're doing, like, just save. You know what I'm saying? Try your best to save. Because with repairing your credit, you have to be very disciplined. You do. It's time to grow up. You know, a lot of people was telling me, well, that fast food that you eating this month, you can't eat it this month. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, stick to a ramen noodle diet, you know what I'm saying, or a little salad, $2-3 Walmart salad diet, you know what I'm saying. You have to do these type of things. You can't go out all the time. You can't go to the club this weekend and things like that. So that was stagnating for me. That was help enough for me to stop doing those things so I can get my credit back on track. And also, by the graces of God, I was able to get better jobs. So that also helped me with mapping out my credit and planning out for my credit. So make sure all your revolving credit for all your credit lines is between 25 to 30%. So that's what I did. So I just started paying them down a little bit. And then also I bumped into another company. So this company is called Collection Credit 360, I want to say. Collection Credit Care 360, I believe, is free for about a month to 3 months. So this company is great. Like, it changed my credit drastically. It's going to take a little time. That's why this segment, I say from about 6 months to a year, that's how long it's going to take, especially if your credit is like at a 550, 590 range, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take a little time to get to that 700, 6 months to a year and a half. So what Clear Credit did, they took all the delinquent accounts off mine. So delinquent accounts or collection accounts, basically the same thing as when you charged something in the past, or you owe someone from the past and you didn't pay them back, and they become a collection. And those collections are hard to get off. Like, trust me, especially when you try to do it yourself, or a lot of these people, I'm not knocking the people that do the credit thing that they do, like the professional credit repair people, but some people charge a lot to get those collections off. Now, and I'm not knocking whoever you working with or whatever. Like, please y'all, I'm not trying to take y'all business away, but I know Collection Care 360, or I forgot the name. I will put the name up here and the logo and everything, so you know how it looks and all that. But they charge only $9.95 a month, right? After that 3 months is up, they only charge $9.95 a month, and those collections will come off. Like, what they did for me was significant. Like, I was just like, wow, every time my monthly update would come up, my score would boost up 10 points, 15 points, 30 points, like a gradual thing. And then next thing you know, I only had 2 collections, but they were completely off. Like, I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So through that company, they also recommend things that you can do to get your credit up. So a lot of people think, like, you have this 1 or 2 credit cards, they at 30% or 25%, you think that's it, that's all I need to do, and that's good, you know what I'm saying? Keep it that way. But a lot of these corporations are going to influence you, or not influence, but they're going to try to get you to get more credit, to establish more credit, and that's not a bad thing. Luckily with me, I already came in with bad credit, having 5 credit cards. So that was also a boost for me because the more credit, the better. Actually, people that have like those high credit scores, 830 to 850, the max, you can't get an 830 or 850 if you don't have at least 21 to 25 credit lines. That's 25 established lines of credit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? And they only giving that number out to people that have that many lines of credit. So, I mean, from the 800, once you get to that 830, you have to have at least the 21 to 25 lines of credit. And that's what one day I want to get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm at the 710 range. I'm trying to get to that next level, but you know what I'm saying, I gotta establish more credit. So with, of course, establish more credit means more responsibility, more money. You have to start making more money and stuff like that, a little bit more. But I mean, you don't have to be in the 100,000s and all that. Like, you can just have like a regular salary job or something that's paying you at least 25 to 26, 27 bucks an hour or something like that. Even if you have to double up on jobs. Like me, I have 2 jobs. I know it's tiring sometimes, but I have a livelihood that I want to upkeep. Like now I'm in the process of buying property, real estate, in the process of buying new cars and stuff like that. So like if you want that lifestyle for yourself, it'll be worth it in the long run. And especially like what's the other reason for you to be fixing your credit anyway? It should be to be doing something with it, like either real estate, cars, businesses, or something like that. You need credit for those things. Income is always good, but the thing about income versus credit is you don't want to sometimes pay more. Like I was looking at documents or hearing people talk about income versus credit. Like even me, I remember one time I was at the dealership and my first car, I had a 2012 Kia, and I remember the guy next to me. So the guy next to me, he had a 400 credit score, but he had $10,000 in cash. The car that he was trying to get was 25,000 MSRP. So when he was getting that car, he was like, I will put $10,000 down. But they said, because your credit is so bad, sir, that $10,000 doesn't matter. We still got to charge you 20% interest. I was like, damn, 20% interest. I was like, I couldn't, man, I'll be walking out of here. But he was thirsty, you know, and his credit was bad. He put that $10,000 down. He still walked out of there owing $25,000 to $30,000 on a regular little car. And me, I walked out. I only dropped $2,000. $2,000 at the time. I had like a 600 credit score, so my interest rate was only 5%. So these are the things that you going through right now, like building wise. You coming in with straight cash, no credit for a building, for a loan. You have a 580, 590 credit score. You say I want to drop down 10,000, but your APR rate might be, your interest rate might be 10, 15%, as opposed to coming in with a nice little job, nice credit, and your credit line or your APR might be 5 to 3%. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that we need to establish your credit. If you're not coming in the gate with millions of dollars, the hundreds, the thousands that you think is a lot of money is really not when it comes to lending companies. Lending companies want to see that you're responsible. They want to see that you have established credit. They want to see your revolving credit under 25 to 30%. All the 3 bureaus, they want to see that. So that brings me to the next topic. What else I want to talk about? What was the other? Okay, I'm back. I also wanted to talk about Experian Boost. I know you guys probably seen a commercial. I tried that and it actually kind of works. You want your points to uprise any means necessary. So what Experian Boost does is they take stuff from your regular account, any regular account that you have. Like if you pay bills on your account, they take every good standing bill that you ever paid. For instance, gas bill, car note, phone bill, any of these things that you pay regularly on time, good standing payments, they only take the good ones, which is a good thing. They take all the good payments and report it to the credit bureaus. So when the credit bureaus see that you're making good with standing payments with Experian Boost, and it's totally free, like the commercial is not lying, it's totally free, they will boost your credit from maybe 7 to 15 points instantly. Like it's an instant upgrade. So these are things that, like, you know, that'll help you. And like I said, Collection Credit 360, they will also give you guidelines and help on how to boost your credit within this 9 or 10 month 12-month period that you're working on yourself, working on your credit. And listen to them, because they're right. I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking the people that you work with and the people that you take advice from, but I'm just saying, like, they helped me out significantly. Like, I'm telling you, within a year, I went from 580, 590 to 700. Like, and I know sometimes people can do it faster. Be on the lookout for people that do things like the boosters or whatever, that boost your credit. That's cool if you're trying to get a car and stuff like that. But for a home, be careful with that, because these are federal loans. So federal loans will look into you. They might approve you at first, but 5 years down the line, especially depending on who the president is, they can look at your information and be like, oh, she falsified, he falsified everything. And that can be a federal offense. Just heads up. It's better to just do it the right way. Make sure your money is right. Make sure this is your actual real credit score, not a boosting credit score and all that. I don't want to say the names for the finesses and all that. But for cars, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't really, y'all think America, they don't really care about cars. But property, real estate, they take that to heart. And I don't want to see anybody getting in trouble for stuff like that. So yeah, but it's best to just do it the legit way when it comes to real estate and when it comes to business and owning your own companies and becoming a real entrepreneur. So yeah, that's basically my spiel. Like, man, I hope y'all take the advice. Like I said, I'm not a professional. So yeah. Another thing I want to bring up is these shirts. WereldKultuur shirts, man. I'm gonna drop how to get one. If y'all want a WereldKultuur shirt, you can call me personally. I have a personal WereldKultuur number, or you can email me. It will be all in the comments. So yeah, that's basically my spiel. Look at all my other videos, all my other vlogs. I have other stuff dropping really soon. I got Las Vegas coming up, Disney World coming up, Mexico, Cancun coming up, Puerto Rico coming up. Like, I have a lot of vlogs that's coming up real soon. I also have WereldKultuur Blend coming up. It's going to be a great, exciting show for all the up and coming entrepreneurs in the Chicagoland area. So please check that out when it drops, man. Like, I'm still working. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but please, man, be on the lookout. And I'm out, man. Thank y'all, man. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting, keep doing everything y'all need to do, man. Thank y'all, man. Holla at me. WereldKultuur is more than your questions. It's more than my limits. It's more than your limits. It's more than your aspirations. It's more than my aspirations. Because if the world truly belongs to us, then let's go see it. WereldKultuur.